We got coilovers. So today we are fortunate to have a set of HKS Hipermax Coilovers for the C8 Z06. And today we're gonna be installing these bad boys on my C8 Z06. So let's get them open and see what these look like. Man, look at these things. And there is our coilover. Beautiful white main spring, a little helper spring, as well as the adjustability for your ride height, because you can adjust that on these, which is pretty cool. And they do retain our front lift from the factory on the C8 Z06, so I am very excited about that. Let's go sit down and I will tell you more about these coilovers. So, coilovers, what are they, what do they do, and why do we want them? Well, coilovers in short are a full replacement for your suspension components, in our case on my C8 Z06. In addition to just better handling overall, these are also adjustable ride height, meaning if maybe you don't have adjustable ride height on your car, these are gonna kill two birds with one stone by giving you that option. So you can change your ride height depending on whatever situation you're in. So if you don't want it slammed to the ground for a track day, you can raise it up to your liking and get it really dialed into whatever suspension setup you like on your car. These also do retain the front lift option, which is going to be super nice for my daily day-to-day driving I do. And price-wise, depending on what brand you go with, they can be pricier than others, but the HKS set for the C8 Corvette is right around $3,000 or $4,000, I believe, so not terrible in the grand scheme of things, especially for what we're getting. So, yeah, I'm excited to get these on, try them out for the 2026 season, but let's get the car parked on the lift and get these bad boys installed. Of course, before we move this onto the lift, we gotta get a cold start. Oh man. That's it?
That's it.
Dude just did that like a NASCAR pit stop, dude. Holy cow, that's crazy. Wow.
It goes fast.
Yeah, so that's, I guess when you've done enough of them, it helps.
I've done one or two dozen.
And you were saying the tension on these is...
Yes, the preload tension is significantly stronger than OE, because normally, if you follow me over here, I normally put a pry bar in here to bring this entire knuckle assembly down to lower up, or line up this lower bolt.
Yeah.
Doing so on this coilover, I'm hanging on the pry bar and it is not going. So we need someone with a few more pounds.
Yeah, to well, so I guess for the track stuff, that would be ideal, right? To have it a little more preloaded?
I would think so. The car should feel much more responsive, less body roll. It's going to feel very tight.
Okay, yeah, which I guess when you're on track, that's kind of exactly what you want. Yeah. And so with these right next to each other, I am noticing, Michael, it does look like the threads go lower on the HKS. Does that mean we could technically slam this even more than you could on an OEM suspension?
Absolutely. You could be rubbing the ground if you wanted to.
What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Still ain't a race car.
I would beg to differ. I know you won't be able to see these once the fender liners are back in, but right now they just look so cool in this wheel well, especially being white with all the other white accents. And obviously the most important part is it's gonna perform pretty cool. We've been playing around. There's 30 different levels of dampening you can do to adjust these. We have it set up right now that it is going to lower at 1 inch from factory ride height. So previously with my springs and collars setups on the suspension, I was 2 inches, which was pretty low. I mean, it looked awesome, but for like track stuff, it was not the best to be that low. So these are gonna be nice. We'll maybe dial them in and adjust them after a few track days, but for right now, how they come from the factory right out of the box is they are set up to be 1 inch lower than the factory suspension. So it's essentially like we just got rid of my collars and turn down and left the Paragon lowering springs on there. But these are obviously adjustable, which is cool because the springs aren't. So, and this right here is how we adjust and dampen them. This little tool here simply goes on the top, slides in like that, and then we can turn it, and based on what way we turn it, to the right is harder, to the left is softer, and you can kind of feel it click when you do turn it, and that is going to adjust kind of how quickly it rebounds. So kind of a really cool upgrade that obviously you don't get with the OEM ones. So and obviously I am very excited to try out those HKSs on my Z06. All right, so it is the next day. We have the car all put back together. Let's check out what these coilovers did. So up here in the front, I still have the plastic panel off just to show you, but that right down there is the top of an HKS coilover, along with the wiring for it to make sure we don't get any check engine lights. Whoops. And here in the back engine bay, we can see there are our coilovers. The top hat part of them. If we do remove that, like I showed earlier, that is how we adjust them. They do have 30 different levels of dampening and adjustability. Right now they come out of the box set at level 15, so kind of middle of the road, not too soft, not knocking your fillings out of your teeth either necessarily. So this is what the tops look like, and then of course our wiring is neatly tucked up there to ensure that we don't get check engine lights with that either. But as far as it goes for first driving impressions, I've kind of run this through the paces just in the first kind of couple hours. I've been able to just regular drive. I've been able to get on it pretty good, go through some like S curves pretty aggressive, and quite honestly, regular driving, if I hadn't seen these be put on the car, I probably wouldn't be able to tell, because it truly rides like OEM. It's not like knock your fillings out. It's not, you know, overly soft either. It feels like a Corvette. I can't tell a difference if I'm being completely honest, but where I can is in some of the more aggressive, spirited driving, the car just turns in, like it is tight. And that's what's incredible, is I can be going through an S curve and then go out to the regular road, but it's not like insane. Like it's actually very hard to explain, but I can say that it does feel good, and I am very excited to get this car out on track and really put them to the test on some tracks this summer and season. So yeah, one thing is, it is kind of funny, the ride height on this car. It has been quite a while since I have seen it this high, even though it's just an inch higher than what it was. The wheel gap and, like we say, monster truck ride height is just, it's not terrible, but I do kind of want to turn them down, and I know they will settle as I put more miles on it. So be excited to see what the drop looks like on these, and of course, being that they're super adjustable, we can get all that good stuff dialed in and set up ride height wise. But overall, really good first driving impressions. I think I'll definitely make some more videos with them, but yeah, huge shout out Paragon Performance, HKS. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know by leaving a like down below, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm Rob with the Z06, and I'll see you guys in the next video.